What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Diverse, you know what I mean? Coming direct, you know what I mean? What's good, what's good, what's good, what's good? I hope everybody been great, you know what I'm saying? Coming towards the new year. Forgive me, y'all. I'm in a work mode, you know what I mean? On my on some crusty shit. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'm in work mode though. But yeah, just want to come live and direct to y'all, you know what I mean? And just here to, you know, live and inspire, you know what I'm saying? And lift everybody up, you know what I'm saying? So I hope everybody getting ready for this year. I hope everybody ready to push through, get to it. But one thing though, you know what I'm saying? I just want to let you know this, that hey, you got to start somewhere, you know what I'm saying? No matter where you at in life, no matter where you at, no matter what age you at, no matter, you know what I'm saying, what job you at, no matter what, you know what I'm saying, you know, profession you in right now, no matter where you at in life, you know what I'm saying, just know that you got to start somewhere. And just know that everybody that you see in a highlight, everybody that you look up to, I don't care if it's an author, a speaker, I don't know, a president, anybody, I don't care who it is, anybody that you look up to, you know what I'm saying? Just know that for them to make it to that position that they are in, just know that they had to start somewhere, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm telling you is, you got to start no matter where you at, you know what I'm saying? I don't care how hard it is right now. I don't care, you know what I'm saying, if your back's against the wall right now. Just understand this. You got to start. You got to start somewhere. Nobody never made it overnight, you know what I'm saying? You got to put the work in. It's not going to come overnight. Prepare for the long haul, you know what I'm saying? But the great thing about preparing for the long haul is the fact that you actually are dedicating yourself and to the mission at hand. You're dedicating yourself to the task at hand of becoming the best version of yourself, you know what I'm saying? Of reaching higher. I don't care if it's a business, a personal business that you want to start, your own corporation, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, whatever you're trying to get into in life, just know that, you know, you gotta, it's steps involved. It's not gonna come overnight. And the people that you look up to, they went through those steps, you know what I'm saying? You might not know it, but the people you looking up to, they watching you. You might not think so, but the people that you probably think are just on the highest level, you know what I'm saying? These people are rich, driving Maybachs, doing the biggest thing. Don't get it twisted. If you're doing great things and you becoming the best version of yourself, trust and believe me, you gonna turn heads in big places. It's people that's watching you that you don't even think are watching you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Trust and believe me. You know what I'm saying? Because I've experienced this myself, you know what I'm saying? Especially last year in the pandemic. I was doing a lot of things with promoting my channel, with, paying for promotions, paying to get my stuff looked at in different places. And so a lot of people were looking at me. I was doing a lot with my stories. And, you know, stories are private. Like when you do stories on Instagram, you can actually see when you pay for your, your promotions or whatever. You can actually see who's in your story. So I'm not going to say no names, but I've had a lot of big, I don't like to brag or nothing like that, but I've had a lot of big people, dog, watching me, looking at my stories. I'm talking about every story I drop, it'll be these certain group of people that'll be watching me. Big people. I'm talking about millionaires, big artists, millionaires, people that are on Forbes, you know what I'm saying? Like big people, like literally, like, so don't get it twisted. When you doing right, when you doing God work, when you staying righteous, when you trying to become the best version of yourself, don't get it twisted. People are watching you. And I mean big people in high places, multimillionaires, people that you wouldn't even think in a million years would be watching you. They're watching you. You know what I mean? So don't never think that they've gotten to where they've gotten to easily, that it was just easy. They've went through hardships. Don't think that don't think that the thing that you're going through right now is so hard that you can't get out of it. Don't never think that what you're going through right now is so heavy and the burdens are so hard that there's no way out for you. I'm here to tell you right now that there is a way out for you. I don't care what you're going through in life. So you got to keep fighting. You got to keep pushing through. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep, you know what I'm saying, moving towards your goals. You got, I don't know if you got kids, you might have people that's watching you, people that's looking up to you. You might have kids or people that's depending on you. So you have to stay strong in this fight. And it's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard. When you want millions, you think millionaires just made it easy. You think they didn't have to fight for what they have. You think they didn't have to, you know, really go at it in this world that we in this hard world that we in. I'm in Memphis, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Memphis, so being raised from here, it's cutthroat. Like, you really got to be concrete. You got to be. It ain't no in-betweens. It ain't no hot or cold. Like, you got to be thorough, you know what I'm saying, when you come from this city. So what I'm telling you is, no matter where you from, because it's hard everywhere, you know what I'm saying? It's hoods everywhere, you know what I'm saying? So wherever you from, what I'm telling you is, don't never think that it's so hard for you that you cannot make it out, bro. That same person, them same millionaires that you see, the same 5 neighborhoods that you see, them same fly cars, them Maybachs, them Ferraris, them, you know what I'm saying, them plush-ass vehicles, them big dualies, them big-ass trucks. Whatever you see out here, just know that you can attain it too. But the key is the matter of how you get it. Is it righteous? Did you get it the right way? What did you sacrifice? You know what I'm saying? To get where you going. You know what I'm saying? It's sacrifices that got to be made. You know what I'm saying? So whatever those sacrifices may be, whether they're bad habits, things that you might be doing that might be hindering your success. You know what I'm saying? It might be things, you know, a lot of us get in our own way and keep ourselves from reaching that next plateau. So in the next year, in 2023, what are we going to do? Are we going to be stagnated? Are we going to look left and think and look right and look at people that are better than us and feel that we are lesser, or feel that we can't get or attain what they have or better, or not look within ourselves to know that we have greatness inside ourselves, no matter what angle in life we're at? I don't care what you struggle. I don't care if you're doing years in prison, dog. I don't care if you facing life, bro. It's still a way out, because they locking this up, but they can't lock this up. They can't lock your mind. They can't lock you from being able to still write books. They can't stop you from being able to write poems, to still be able to help the youth, to stop them from ending up in the same situation you're in. It's always a way to be able to help each other, dog. It's always a service we can give. It's always something we can give. So what I want to say is, start somewhere. The key to this conversation right now, when I'm coming from my heart, is to just start, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or madam, or, you know what I'm saying, whoever's out there listening, just start wherever you at. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter where you at. Just start. Just carry yourself in a righteous way. Keep pursuing. Keep going. And just know that you have to start somewhere. You have to start somewhere to get somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You have to start somewhere. And, you know, so it's just, that's what I want to really get through to y'all. You know what I'm saying? And, just going through life, man. I want to also enlighten y'all on the stock market too, because I'm investing in stocks. I really got into stocks last year. I started me a brokerage with WEBULL, and I'm gonna drop a link for y'all too, where y'all can go and check it out for yourselves. And if you sign up right now, you can get probably 2 or 3 free new stocks. You know what I'm saying? Whatever company you might want to invest in. But I've recently got into the stock market, and you know, a lot of our people don't really know about the stock market. A lot of our people aren't really educated on the stock market. You know what I'm saying? And so it's time that, you know, we better ourselves. It's time that we enlighten ourselves. It's time that we grow towards, you know, learning how to invest our money, not just put it and throw it in the bank account or the savings account, because we got to understand that, for one thing, it's our money is, we're facing inflation with the money. You know what I'm saying? The dollar's decreasing each day. You know what I'm saying? So by that being said, it's called inflation, where, you know, the dollar, the amount of the dollar is losing value. You know what I'm saying? Money is decreasing. The value of money is decreasing. So by it just sitting in the bank, and by it being used as ICU, it's not IOUs, I'm thinking it's IOUs, but basically by your money being funded out and moved around, because your money doesn't just sit in the bank is lending your money out and moving it around. You know what I'm saying? Because money doesn't sit still. Money has to make money. So your money's not just sitting in the bank. You think it's sitting in the bank because you can look at it and see a number or whatever, but your money is being rotated around like a current. You know what I'm saying? It's currency. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, basically it's inflation on the money. So, you know, it's a good thing to invest your money into things that's going to build interest on top of your money in a fast rate. You know, and the stock market is pretty good way to do that, because you can actually, put your money into companies that are long-term companies that are long value, high value companies that have been around for, decades. You know what I'm saying? Companies that have a strong value to it, companies that are going to be around for a long amount of time. So you want to invest your money into the stock market. You want to invest your money into also real estate, which is another thing that I'm into, wholesale real estate. My wife is currently, she's about to get into getting her realtor license as well. But I'm into wholesale real estate. I'm into creative financing, you know what I'm saying? Buy and hold, things like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm into Airbnbs as well, you know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of like, just kind of branching out, moving around, and just trying to grow into real estate. And as I'm growing, I'm learning at the same time, you know what I mean? But back to the money. So you want to invest in the right things, and the stock market is a pretty cool thing. But ironically, the company that I work at, of course, I bought stock into the company. I bought a couple stocks, actually. And they're pretty cheap. The shares are pretty low right now. You know what I'm saying? It's a company based in the UK. It's over 75,000 employees. You know what I'm saying? The owner, he's from the UK. It's a distribution company. You know what I'm saying? It's a facility. It's a warehouse facility, of course. Memphis being the biggest distribution center in the world. You know what I'm saying? So it's a facility that holds products for Nike or whatever. Therefore, and so it's just a facility, a distribution hub, receiving, shipping, all that type of good stuff. Anyway, $1 billion company, definitely treats his employees well, you know what I'm saying? Couple bonuses each year, it's a cool, it's a cool situation. But as I started to grow into as I started to grow into stocks in the stock market, I started to understand that, you can actually buy ownership into these companies. And what I mean by ownership is not necessarily saying you can walk into the company and just take things off the shelf and walk out. No, what I mean by ownership is you might be able to vote on the board, or you might be able to vote on the board on the company and who's able to get certain positions, things of that nature. You might, that's pretty much about it. And you can just be able to build value and build interest off the money that you invest into the company. Whatever certain amount of shares that you buy, you know what I'm saying? The key to me is, because I'm just fresh into it, but the key to me is with the stock market is the company within itself has to be of value. It has to be a long-term company that you believe in, something that's long-term, something that's strong, something that has a strong history, something that's supports itself really pretty good annually, quarterly and annually, you know what I'm saying? And you should be able to, you're going to get reports as well. You're going to get statements as well, just as owners should get, on basis on the company and what's going on, the highs and the lows, how much money's made quarterly, how much money's made annually. And this company's been really doing really well. You know, if you do your history on the company that I'm with, it's really doing pretty good. And it was, you know, so I bought a couple shares, and each check that I make, I buy a share. You know what I'm saying? So maybe 1 or 2 shares. So, you know, a lot of people, believe it or not, you know, a lot of my friends and people that I work with on the job, they really don't know much about the stock market. And these people been working 12 years, 8 years, really long time. You know what I'm saying? And they really don't know much about, or really not educated on the stock market. And they really haven't invested. And so, you know, it's just ironic, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's a gap between education. It's a gap between not just black people, you know what I'm saying? It's a gap between a lot of ethnicities, just not in general, not really knowing much about the stock market and the benefits that it can bring you and the value that it can bring you. You know what I'm saying? So definitely want to you know, put y'all on that too as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, educate yourself. You know what I'm saying? Once you buy a stock, that means that you are part owner of the company. You do own partial amount of the company. You know what I'm saying? You do own a percentage of the company when you do buy a stock. That makes you an owner. Does it make you where you can hire people and fire people? Not necessarily. Not necessarily, but you will be able to vote on the boards of the overall company. You will be able to vote on the board and pick who's in position and who's not in position, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna drop some links to my WEBULL. You'll be able to buy 2 or 3, not buy 2 or 3, but you'll actually get 2 or 3 free stocks once you sign up. And I'm gonna shoot y'all the link to that. Also, of course, you guys know, if you have the Cash App, you can go right on the Cash App and go into the stock section. Once you go into the stock section, you can look down and you're going to see every company on the stock market pretty much. And you can actually click in the search and you can type in whatever company might be on your brain or whatever company that you might be interested in. And it might pop up, you know what I'm saying? And when it does, you click it, you can click it, and you can actually read about the company. Me, I like to dive deeper and do my due diligence and Googles and all that good stuff, so I can actually know who the CEO is, know the owner, get a feel of who he is, his vision of the company and everything like that, so I can, you know, park my money in the right place. You know what I mean? Check that out. Peace and love. Remember what I said, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You have to start somewhere. Never forget that. You know what I'm saying? You always got to start somewhere. It's a new year, 2023. Woo! Happy New Year, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Peace and love. Love y'all. Tune in to your boy. I'll be back to y'all with some more content soon. And I'm getting a lot of stuff ready for you guys. And just maintain it, being patient. But we going to get back. Want that well.